Nice to have you here again today. There's just two viewers for the moment. Please let me know who you are. And let's start. Let's start with our funny project of today. And the project of today is a Easter bunny. And this is one I made yesterday. Another one. And this is a third one. Yeah, okay. um, just a little project, and it's good fun, and it's a good project also for a nice gift for some grandchild or whatever. Here you can see what I prepared for today. I have prepared for today. Come on. Come on. Oh, what's the problem? Oh, let's do it without the other camera. Okay, that's good. I have a 6 blank for the body. What is that? 4 blank for the head, and this 4 blank is for the tail and the ears. That's the wood we need. Then I have here my 4-2 jack. I'll need another one with the smaller jacks because I have also this sanding plate, and I will need that, so I will use the other jaws for fixing this plate on the lathe. 3mm drill bit to mount the ears and the tail on the body, and then I have here some CA glue and activator. We need that also to fix the tail and the ears on the body. So I think that's what we will need. At the end we will put on a coat of oil, food and toy safe Danish oil. Where is it? Let me have a look. Yeah. So that's one other thing we will need today. Yeah, that's it. Let's start. Oh, I forgot my friends on Facebook. I start also the live on Facebook. Huh? Okay, now also my friends on Facebook are connected. What you see here is what we will need today for this little project. The project is an Easter bunny. Yeah, let's start. The first First thing we will do is we will put a tenon on this body blanks. Two blanks, two tenons, yep. So let's assign the center. Let's assign the center on blank. Good enough like this. That must not be more perfect than this. Also on this second blank. Here it is. Hi Thomas. Spore drive. That's the sanding sleeve we will use later. Okay. Yeah, just for Thomas, let's immediately start with the skew. No, before we use the skew, we have to put the tenon on these blanks here, and then after fixing them on the chuck, we can use the skew. So face shield. Oh, the face shield is very, very, very dirty. And 50 48 mil tenon. I put 49 on my caliper, and then oh, it's already small. And the second one, oh, the first one is a cypress blank, and this second one here is a piece of walnut, not really a nice one. It's not a great piece, but the bunnies are also a very nice project to use some scrap woods. So it's a 6 to 6 and about 10 or something in the length. So this is walnut, and the first one is cypress. Cypress has a very intense smelling. I don't like it so much, but somebody does. I do not like it very much. Okay, and while we have here the spore drive, we will put also a small tenon on the blanks for the tail and the ears, for the ear, and these nice little blanks are um, plum tree. I love plum very much, but it's hard to have big pieces of good plum wood. This is the tenon that goes in the other jack. One more. So if you have any question or observation, please tell me. Someone is already also here on Facebook. Stefano, ciao. Per Stefano su Facebook, come sempre, se vai su YouTube hai sicuramente la migliore qualità e hai pluricamera, perciò hai più camera, perciò vedi più, però e poi un'altra cosa da dire a te è che alle 4 sarò ancora qua in italiano. So this was preparing the blanks for the tail and the ears, and the blanks for the head don't need a tenon, so we are ready to start with the bodies. Let's start with the cypress blank. Oh, I tell you something about the tenon, because you have seen I did the tenon with the small 10 mil spindle gouge. I love well-made tenons. A tenon you made with a scraper, for example, with a departing tool like this, is not a tenon I like, because and now I can zoom in a little bit and try. Okay, it's a scraped tenon, so you have open fibers here, and when you chuck it, the open grain is compriming more than a really good cut grain, so your piece will probably not turn perfectly round. That it's not really a big problem, because you are a turner, so you make it round after. But if you want to unchuck it and rechuck it, for example, so if you have a very well made tenon, it turns every time you unchuck it and rechuck it, it turns perfectly clean around. And if you have a scraped tenon, it probably won't. So I always do my tenons with the gouge or with the skew, but not with the scraper. And you can see here this piece is perfect, like before when it was between the centers. So that's my idea about tenons. And now the diameter of the body is the maximum diameter I can do. Okay, then a straight cut in the head, and here I would like to try to let's have a look. I don't see that. I don't know if it's good enough to see well. Okay, straight cut, and then the body length. The body length is, if I remember well, 75 mils, 75 mils. Yeah. So 75 mils. So the good thing of this project is we don't have to be very perfect. We can do what we want. So this is about the length of our bunny. And the next step is doing the butt. You can do that also with a spindle gouge, but that's already a good exercise for your skew skills. Thomas knows that I love my skew. And I have to change my jacket. I forgot to put on the wood turner's jacket with the velcro on the sleeves. Okay, that's much better here, huh? Okay, this is the butt, and then the rest of the body. It's a little bit like an egg. The shape is a little bit like an egg, but perhaps a little bit rounder on the tip. Okay, that's already good. And then let's sand that. When I see that you're here, I have to use the skew. So the skew, that means also that we can start with the 180 with sanding. We don't need a bigger grain of our sanding paper, because we have already a very clean cut. Okay, for the moment this body is already finished, no, not finished, but ready to unjack and then lay, no, sorry, I'll sand that also with the 240 grit. And then also a 320, yeah. And for the moment I will unjack that, and later I will show you how to finish the tip. Before doing the tip, we will do the other body. So this tenon is not so perfectly made like the other one. But it is good enough for this job. Now another straight cut in the head. It looks to me like this camera is not focused well, so let me try to do that better, but you have to give me just a moment for that. My problem is that I do not see the screen from the camera. I think that's good now. That looks good. Okay, you can see there is already a little hole in the head of this piece of wood. So let's do another straight cut. Okay, and now I choose this camera to show you also the position of the skew a little bit better than from the head cam. 75 mils the length, and then I'll just straight cut also here. And then let's have a look at the, so I have to pay attention to not show on to not look at the screen but at my skew. Is that helpful with this camera here? So you have seen I had 4 cuts to do this. I think Steve Jones would do that with just 1 cut, but I'm not Steve Jones. Okay, I see that. Oh, I have to Yes. Alright. There are 7 viewers now, but only one commenting and telling me that he's here. So I would like to know who are the other 6 viewers. That would be very nice. And yeah, please let me know. In the meantime, I will finish also the body of the second bunny. Okay, that's good. Sanding. Oh, I started with the 120. I don't know why. 180 would have been enough. 180, 240. And also 320. Okay, let's unjack also this one, and then I will show you. No, before showing you how to finish the tip of the body, we will immediately finish or do also the heads. Head number 1. This is a piece of. I didn't have a second piece, a small piece of walnut to have the same color, but perhaps having the same wood for body and head would be nice, but it's not really necessary. So I have here a piece of yew, but it's really only the sapwood of yew. And here we can start with the skew. Okay, the length of the head is, I do not remember, 4 centimeters, I think 40 mils. Thanks. I think so. Have a look at this. Also my daughter agreed with the ears. I already changed a little bit the ears of the first one, but these are better. Okay, 40 mils, it's the head length. I do the same thing here with the skew. Also the head is a little bit like an egg shape. just a bit rounder. Sanding. Now, if you want, you can also color it, so you can do the same color for the head and the body, or you can do whatever you want, but we will let it just natural. Okay, first head is ready. And the second head. So you can see what I do here. I have no tenon on these pieces. These are 40 mils, and we don't need a 10, but a 10 would be really much better, much more safe, but that works well too. I usually do this cut to not risking to enter in the jack when I cut in this direction here. Oh, let's have a look at Facebook. Who is here? Astrid. Ciao Astrid. Francesco, anche Luigi è qua, Thomas, hi, Claudio, Emanuele, buongiorno a tutti. Come sempre, se volete cambiare su YouTube siete benvenuti, e alle 4 poi vedete ancora la stessa cosa ma in italiano. Ok. One more straight cut in the head of this piece, and 40 mils of length of the head of this bunny. Ciao. Oops. Yeah, you know. That's the difference between me and the real god of the skew. Okay, let's have a look. It's not really a problem. I can straighten it 1 mil and then I am fine again. Okay, that's it. Ciao Emanuele. Sanding, oh, Once again, I started with 120, even if 180 would be enough, but it's the first here on my desk. $240 and $320. Now you probably wonder how I will finish the top of my bodies and heads, and I'll immediately show you how I will do that. What I need for that is my tailstock, and then I'll change the camera so you can see a little bit more of what I do. So I bring here my tailstock. I already prepared a jam jack for this little project here. This is a a piece of ash. You can see here some small crack, doesn't matter. And the inner shape here I prepared should fix perfectly for these egg-shaped bodies. You can see that perhaps here again. So this fits perfectly here in, and with the tailstock I can come close and then pressing in the jam jack my egg-shaped body, and now I can finish the head, the point of this body. Hi Renato. So you can see that gives me the possibility to cut away all this part. And now I can cut that away. And this egg here, now it fits perfectly in this jam jack, and it gives me the possibility to cut the last piece here without drive center. No, without the center. Yeah, the how is it called? Doesn't matter. Drive spur. Now center. Doesn't matter. I could also do other jobs here that fits very well, and it's not coming out easily. So I can sand this part here. And 3. Okay, now I can bring it out of this jam jack, but it fits really very well, and it's not even easy to put it out. And one body. Second body is here, and also this one should fit very well here in this. Yeah, you can see that it stays by himself, but if I bring my tailstock close, I can center it very well, and I can do a very safe work here. It's not really necessary that you make fly this piece. You can also stop your lathe and then remove the tailstock, if you know what I mean. Yeah, usually if I do a ball or something, I slow down a little bit, but for this small job here, I am on 2300 RPMs, also when I sand the piece. Okay, this is a technique you can use also when you would like to do Easter eggs. Also just a nice Easter egg is a nice Easter job. Not only the eggs to eat, but also some nice wooden egg is always sorry. Oh, voila! It's always nice, a nice gift on Easter. Now let's do the same thing with the heads. I have also a jam jack I prepared before for my heads, and as the tenon is made with the spindle gouge, that should work perfectly, and it does. So that's what I mean when I do a tenon with the when I make the tenon with the skew, not the skew, the spindle gouge, I have a well cut tenon, and I can move and remove and fix it on my jack, and always when I do that it turns perfectly round. So I always do my tenons with the spindle gouge. Okay, same thing, same. This is a little bit small for this head. Let's try this second one too. So we have to touch a little bit this. Oh, when I do that, I can show you the back hollowing. Some of you already saw me doing back hollowing, but not everybody. So it is a little bit too small, so I can enlarge it using the back hollowing cut. For showing you that, probably it will be best with this camera here. If that that works very well, I think. Huh? Give me a moment. Okay, so always wrap the bevel, and this is end crane, so you shouldn't enter like this. You can do that, but it won't give you a nice cut. In for this jam jack, it's not so important, but it's a good moment to exercise the back hollowing. So you can see I am rubbing the bevel here and move slightly. So this is the best way to do egg holders or egg cups or stuff like this. Now it's too small, but it's okay for this one. And if you have two pieces of wood that don't work well together, and it's still a little bit small, you can also use a little bit of, I can show you what I do. I am a climber, so I know that this, I don't know if you know where I am, if you know what that is. This is a magnesium bag for climbers, but that is sometimes also helpful for wood turners. It's a bit that I don't use it, and it's full of shavings instead of. But this gives a little bit a better grip. You can see that now. So magnesium also not only for climbers but also for wood turners. It's slightly dovetailed. The tenon is slightly dovetailed, but by eyes it's really slightly. Okay, this is not centered, and I don't have the center point here on this side, so I have to bring it in the center by hand. Oh, you don't see that, sorry. Head cam, yep. It's not perfectly centered because I don't have any center point on this side, so I'll bring it in the center. Yo, it is. I'll show you the tenon of the other chuck. Can you see that? It's really a slight dovetail. It depends on your chuck also. This is a Nova chuck, and the old Nova chuck, and it has just a little. I don't know if you can see that well. I try to show you that here. The Nova has it's just a tooth here, and then it is straight. So this tooth this tooth here has to go on the bottom of your dovetail. So that's perfect. You can see that. But I have, for example, here another chuck with these rippled jaws, and here I can do a straight but long tenon, and that chucks very well too. It depends really on your jack, and the new Nova jack is a little bit different than the old one, so I can't say you have to do it like this or in another way, but it depends on your jack. So this works very well. Oh, that was a little bit too much. And I do the same job like the one I did on the body. So this time I do it better for you. Stop the lathe, break away this last piece here, and then you can turn away the last little rest and sand. 180. $240 and $320. You have the old Nova jack, so it's like mine. You need about 4 mils of tenon length. Where I'm always on the wrong camera. 4 mils of tenon length and a little bit of dovetail. So you can see that magnesium works very well. If it won't come out anymore, you can do this not on the egg but on the rim. Oh, or this. Voila. This is one head, and the second head we have to this was okay. So we can do the back coloring again. It's not the best wood. This is Douglasia. It's not the easiest wood for back coloring. So that should work with a little bit of magnesium. Yes. Hello. Okay, also this one is to center a little bit. Good enough. Yes. There is my kiln. So not to dry the wood, but to heat the shop. Okay, done. Sanding. This kind of jam jack I use also for when I do spheres, to finish the spheres. No, to do them for the whole, or quite the whole job. Okay, this is the second head. Now we have two bodies, two heads. The next is tail and ears. I use the other. I hope that my blanks are small enough. I don't use these jaws very often, so I don't remember the diameter. I'm just a little bit too large. Okay, that's not a problem. It's quickly made. One. Two. Okay, it's time to have a look at Facebook to see if there is some comment. Ah, Giorgio, fa piacere che sei qua. Antonio, Dieter, Keith, hello everybody. Okay, these are the pieces for the ears and for the tail. Okay, let's start with the tail. Okay, that's good. I take the spindle gouge. It's just half a sphere. And then I have a 3 mil drill or bit on my electric battery drill. So I have to do a 3 mil tenon, small tenon on this piece. No, that's not okay. Let me check the diameter. That was not the right diameter. I didn't check. I didn't check my caliper, and it had the wrong diameter. So let's do a new one. It's not a problem. Before finishing it, I will sand it. And 320. Then this is 3 mils for my little tenon here. Okay, good. One tail, 10 ears. Yeah. a little sanding. Oh, this was 250, 240, 240, and 320, and that's enough. And then next 3mm little tenon. Done. One year. And then the next one. Any questions? I love the smelling of this plum. It's really a special smelling it has. And the second year. So now I have to do the same length. And about the same diameter. And the same shape. Done. Okay. I think it's still a little bit thick here. Sanding before cutting. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, of course, it's sad that they are ill because I love also the plums. But pay attention. Do not throw that away. Um, this is really a very nice, very nice wood. This one is not a great piece. It's not very colorful. It's just red. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's just red. I can show you a piece I had. Oh no, I cut. No, there is still a piece left. Yes. Yeah. You have two big problems with the plum. One are all the cracks. It's usually the cracks are worse than here because usually they are in diagonal, because very often plum trees grow um, screwed, and so all the cracks go in this direction. These here are quite straight, so I can use parts like this. I think 4 or perhaps also 50 mil blanks, so it's quite nice. But you can see that here it's just red. Very often there is violet inside also. From yellow to red to pink to violet, you can see a lot of colors. This one not, but it's nice. I'll do some honey dipper out of this wood, I think. It's quite good for this. Okay, now we have all the parts, but we have to flatten some piece before gluing it together. And I will put here a sanding disc in this jack here. This is a 16 mil screw. This is the, or 14, yeah, not 16, 14. It's the thread of the angle grinder. Most violet, yeah, that's great. And yeah, I cut some threaded bar of 14 mil threaded bar in pieces, and I use them to fix my face plate, my sanding plate on the lathe. So what we need is we have to flatten the bottom. Let's just yeah, you can do that where you want. You can have a look. We have some wormholes here, so we can turn this part downside and flatten it here. A little bit quick for sanding. It could overheat. I don't like when the wood overheats. You can do that also on other sanding sleeves you have. I would have another one with a 30 centimeter disc on the other side, but so if I do it here, you can see what I do. It's quicker with the 30 centimeter disc, but you can see me. A little bit more. Okay, that's good. Now we need a flattened part also here to fix the head. Not a really big one, but Uh, um, so depending where you do it, the head goes a little bit more down or a little bit more up, so that's up to you, and you can change. So you can do a whole family of bunnies, everyone with another head direction, so that can be very very funny too. So let's do also this one. Here I have a little branch. I love that, so I will have that on the top. I like it. This cypress is a little bit full of resin, so you can see that my sanding paper is filling a little bit up with this resiny dust. Also here now I sand a little bit more on the behind, on the butt side, so it will be a little bit more like this. It will be a little bit more like this, so you can change. A little bit more. Just let's clean up again the sanding paper. Okay, that's good. It's not straight. Okay, and now also for the head, we can put it a little bit more down than the other one, like this. Oh, I forgot, also for the tail I do a little flattened part. A little flat part, sorry. Okay, this tail is a little bit on the side, that's cute. And then we have here all the pieces. This is the already finished one. 2 bodies. Oh, I forgot. I have also the head. I have to flatten also the head a little bit. Yes. Second one. I'll be back immediately. This is a little bit too soft, sanding this. Okay. So let's fix fix the head with the body, I use CA glue for that. And what I do is I put the activator on the body and the glue on the head. Let's okay, now you can see a little bit better what I do. Great. Yeah. Oh, not great. No, it's not. Sorry, I don't see that very well. Okay. So the activator on the body and the glue on the head. Glue, yes, that's great. Let's start with the activator and then the glue. That has to go a little bit quick, and then yep, one, and the same game for the second one. Activator on the body, glue on the head, and that reacts immediately, and the activator doesn't um, uh, how how it's that it doesn't makes dirty the body, the wood, so that is not a problem. Now I have here my drill and I will drill the holes for the ears. One, two, and also the hole for the tail. Oh, I have only 2 ears, not 4. These are. Oh, I forgot something. Sorry. I forgot to flatten the ears. One, and the other one. So that's a little bit nicer with the flat ears. Good. I could flatten also a little bit here. Yep. Same thing here. 2 ears. And the tail. So you know. math is not an opinion, so every bunny has 2 ears and not just one, so I don't have enough ears for my bunnies, but for the moment that's fine. I will make them later. Glue 1 ear, glue the second ear, a little bit lot of glue, and then a little bit of glue also for the tail, but I just want to, the tenon is too long, so I also have only one tail. Okay, last thing to do is putting a little bit of oil on our bunny, and then yep. Just because the oil brings the color so nicely in out, so you can see the ears like they change color if you put on the oil. This oil is food safe, food and toy safe, so if you give that to a little child and it puts the bunny in his mouth, the oil of course won't be a problem. The bigger problem could be the ears could break and the little child could have a problem with these ears, so pay attention. But the finishing is food safe and toy safe. Okay. Happy about this? I am. It's nice. It's a little bit bigger and a little bit. Yeah, the head is bigger, but they are quite nice. Hi, Nick. Okay, that's it for today. Oh, I'm late. Sorry. I have to stop it here because I should start with the Italian one. Oh, I'm late. I'm late. Sorry. Okay, see you next week. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for today. And yeah, if you do bunny, show it to me. Let me know if this was a good input for you. Sorry, I am late. Thanks, Thomas. Okay, bye bye everybody.